Categories?
Oh, I thought she wrote it down already.
I got a blank piece of paper. Oh, she got that. All right. Oh, you want to put it on now? You ready? Yeah. All right.
I thought we had the same hat for a second, but
over the course of
Chicken, chicken, chick.
This is the
and I got spinning.
home trial.
La 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 la.
Hey, how you loves comedy.
What's going on, everybody? It is Monday night. It is comedy night at the Fox's Lair. How's everybody feeling tonight? Y'all good? Y'all good? Okay, all right. That sounds exciting. I love it. Yeah. So we got a few comics gonna go up tonight, and the premise this week is always on the website on Mondays, which today I slacked and I haven't put it up yet, but it will go up. Anyway, this week's is teaching our parents technology. Okay. Now, lately everybody's been coming with real good material, and I ain't really cared about the topic too much. You know, like if you make me laugh, like what the hell? That's the whole point, right? But well, you are judged on the topic on here. We got our closer tonight, Mr. Mclaurin. I don't know if I am saying that correctly, but wherever he's at.
He's going to grab his food from the dasher.
Oh, the dasher, yeah, that's right. He can eat his food right there on the table. He's got a spot right there on the table. He'll be all right. Will you give me back that? So that's it. And everybody is judged on 5 different categories. And they get 7 minutes, and at the 1 minute mark, you'll hear a ding that Doug does on that little, like that. And then, you know, you got 1 minute left. Anthony is over here with the camera tonight. He was here last week. Any of the comics that would like to get their set from him, he'll let you get it for a fee. You just got to get with him after the show, or before the show if you know you're going to want it. Also need to thank Quest Sound and Productions for being one of our sponsors, Art of Bell Aim for being one of our sponsors, and Candace and Melinda and the Fox's Lair for letting us do this here. Let's hear it for them. Yeah. We got some people in here that I think of, but most of y'all remember Geraldo, the show, when Geraldo had that talk show? Yeah. Well, he back in the day, he, you know, at the height of all the crazy TV pandemonium stuff, he invited the Ku Klux Klan to, Ty, you can come over here and take your seat and eat right here in front of everybody. You can eat in front of everybody. Your food's gonna get cold. I can't let you do that to yourself. But yeah, he had these racist, like Ku Klux Klan people on there for real. And then they had started throwing chairs and everything. Geraldo got his nose broke. It was wild, man. Well, the other day I was remembering this show out of nowhere. I'm not sure why, but like I remember specifically this one moment where like this dude he looked so racist. It looked like his whole bloodline was baptized in mayonnaise. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like the epitome of racism. I mean, he had his Ku Klux Klan like outfit thing on. And he stood up and he was like, "If you got one drop of black blood, you black." And that just resonated in my head, and I was like, "Why am I remembering this?"
Hey, I need to know, is that really true?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what that man said. Now, that's racist science, so I don't know how that holds up. But yeah, so I remembered a while back I had an accident and I had a blood transfusion that saved my life, right? And then a few weeks later, which was just actually a few days ago, this happened. The Red Cross called me and said that one of my donors was African American. And I was like, oh shit, I just leveled the fuck up. I think that I'm black now. So I was like, all of a sudden I started feeling like I could dance better. I was seasoning my food better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was praising it because I was like, some dude named Darnell saved me with 2 pints in prayer, you know? And sometimes when I meditate, sometimes I swear I hear him whispering in my head, no more raisins in the potato salad. Yeah, it's wild. It's weird too, because ever since the transfusion, every time I hear police sirens, I just be like, I mean, you know, it's different shades, baby. But what I figured out was, I was like, you know what, fuck all that bullshit. Blood is life, you know what I'm saying? Your body ain't gonna be like, I won't need to see that resume before you put that blood in me. As long as you say you're saving you, it's okay, right? You don't give a damn about the blood, you know? So, yeah, I identify as a black man in America now. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. I got blessed into the team. Darnell gave me 2 pints in the prayer, and I survived. And, you know, and it was weird too, because I was like, man, that's all it takes, 1 drop? That's the cutoff, just 1 drop? I was like, that's crazy, because it's just like drip, drip, boom. Welcome to the barbecue, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I can dig that. I always, you know, felt a real closeness to my melanated brothers and sisters. And that's really all it is like white is white. This paper's white, right? I'm not white. Y'all not white. Y'all just a different shade of brown. Y'all motherfuckers just don't know it. You sit out in the sun long enough, see what you don't become. The melanin inside our skins activates to protect ourselves from the sun. Therefore, we are brown. We just stay inside all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like cavemen and shit. Woo! Dear Lord. Anyway, what I'm saying is, blood don't segregate. Blood integrates. You know what I'm saying? Blood don't hate. Blood circulate. Funky messed up here. So we got one of our favorites here tonight, Mr. John Rachel's. You want to go first, John Rachel?
I guess so.
I mean, unless you want me to put Matt first.
What do you want? You want me to go
Matt?
first?
Fuck, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, you come warm him up, Matt. That's right. Hell yeah. So what's your last name, Matt? I can't remember.
Barge!
Barge?
Like that large.
Oh shit. Y'all saw the way he stumbled like that? That was wild. Anyway, everybody put your hands together for Fat Large.
Fat Large.
So y'all, this is my first time doing a stand-up ever in my life. And I was just drinking one of those weed drinks behind the bar, and I promise you, they fucking work. This is the second time I wore this hoodie out in public. I think a couple guys came in here. I was the first one in here today because I was so fucking nervous to get up here. They noticed the wording on the back when I was sitting at the bar stool, and all they read was your local pedophile. The first time I wore this out in public, I was in Kid to Kid with my wife and my 1-year-old son at the time. And I threw him up on my shoulders, and I was walking around with him in this kid's convenience store for about 2 minutes. And my wife said, "Get him the fuck off you now." I had about 4 different families staring me down while I held a beautiful boy on my shoulders while you read your local pedophile on the back. I also read that the premise tonight was teaching your...
Teaching technology to your parents.
Okay, teaching technology to your parents. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. And when I was 7 years old, right after 9/11, my mom takes me to a haunted house. St. Rita's Cincinnati School for the Children of the Deaf. I was really big into fucking pirates at the time, and they had this treasure chest filled with these Mardi Gras chains spray painted gold and silver. So my ass went up here and digging in the chest, and this dead person comes up and slams the chest on my fingers. Me, a 7-year-old boy, my mom comes up and
Hey, stand over there.
literally screaming at these deaf people for hurting her minor son who was just intrigued in the treasure chest. So all I can imagine is my mom, fuck you, you son of a bitch, I can't understand what the fuck you're saying.
Say it into
Fuck
the mic.
you.
Say it into the mic. Find a way to make it work.
Anyway, my mom called this person any and everything in the book. And she, till this day, doesn't think it's funny because I hurt myself. But reminiscing on it, she cannot stand the fact that somebody else hurt her baby. And this baby is the same person that has to tell her to teach Siri, hey, what time does McDonald's close tonight? Alright, that's all I got.
All right, hold the mic. Yeah. All right, so first, you can walk wherever you want in front of this
Hey, man,
table.
go sit over there.
And I'm
Don't lie to
catching
him.
I'm catching him from all angles.
This,
Go over there.
this is cranberry juice.
Fat large. That was your first time?
Yes, it's actually Matt Barge, but it's
Oh, I know, but
goes
you,
together.
you said I could call you fat large, and I was like, that's great.
You can call me whatever
That's
you
a
want,
really
but
good
don't call me
comedy, man.
tonight.
Just don't call me late for dinner. I got you.
That's right.
So that was really your first time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I mean, you can't sit with your back to the camera. You're blocking the whole
Where's
camera.
the-
Now. Camera's right there. You gotta stand up facing the audience.
How many fucking cameras are in here?
A lot of them.
Dear Lord, help us.
My Facebook.
I'm telling you, those weed
So the
drinks
thing
fucking
is,
work.
the back of your shirt says, kill your local pedophile.
Yes, sir.
Kill
Mm-hmm.
them. Okay, so I don't understand if it says kill your local pedophile, what the problem was.
No, what I'm saying is when...
Are you on
And-
parole?
No, not since I was 14. But Anthony came in the bar earlier, and I was the first one in here, and he said
Don't bring
the
Anthony into this.
the hood was covering the kill part,
Oh,
and it
your
just says
local.
your local pedophile.
Okay, I missed that part. Okay. It's
So
like,
when
here,
I
let
was-
me fix that for you, dude.
Mhm.
Because this part should really be showing that kill part.
Yeah, that's the main part of it.
Then I was thinking he somehow knows how to talk into a microphone until he beat the table up with my very expensive microphone, but that's all right. Can you talk into the microphone? How do you know how to talk into a microphone?
This is literally the second time ever since I did like a cheap karaoke at a
Oh,
Chinese
you sing
restaurant.
karaoke, well, that explains a lot.
One time.
I love karaoke.
I don't.
Well, what you got to say, Ty, about this young man named Matt Large?
So I thought the redeemable factor.
At large?
I thought the redeemable factor was that you had funny premises, like covering the kill local. That's a funny premise. Also, the bit about your kid. I thought you had funny premises. I didn't really think you had any jokes. And that's just like you're new, like you like.
No, I don't have jokes. I just have like,
that's
real
just
life
yeah.
shit.
No,
Like,
just
I
and even your real life things that you can spin into punchlines. It's just like that. Like that's like a muscle. It takes it takes time. I commend you for getting up here your first time.
Yeah, what'd you
I
do?
thought that was seriously. I think that everybody should give him a round of applause
Yeah.
for first time. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do.
I was taking balls.
I didn't think really, and this is not me purposely being a dick, I didn't really think you did anything well, but a lot of times you're not on the first time. It's kind of like sex. Did anybody fuck well the first time? No, you know what I mean? Like, if you look back on your first sexual experience, you probably feel bad for whoever the partner was, because you just got it there, and you're like, oh man, like, I don't know what to do now. And that's just how you are with, when open micers have their first mic. I thought, like I said, only premises. You're never gonna perform well high. I can tell you that. Like, that's just it's hard enough to it's hard enough to write a funny premise and then deliver it well, and have a good delivery and make sure your punchline's on cue. So you're never gonna perform well high. So that's just like a pointer going forward.
He's lying.
The really skilled people can perform well under the open. But
I'm not trying to make a dollar
but,
off this,
yeah.
dog. I'm just trying to have fun.
But besides that, man, I commend you for getting up, dude. And I hope that you continue to go forward with it, man. I hope it's not your last time. I really do.
I
What you
appreciate it.
think, dear Onion? I should point out, Matt is friends with John Rachel's, and Matt was like, I could do comedy.
Don't
Fuck
point
you.
that out before he calls the onion.
All right, go ahead, Onion.
I did call you MG gay earlier.
Oh yeah, hello.
Well, you're funny, dude. I'm about to talk mad shit.
Go for it. I don't give a fuck.
MG gay.
Hey, man,
What's up, dog?
you doing this for fun?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Did you have fun?
Oh, I had a great time.
Right on.
Great success. What you think, Douglas B. James?
Hell yeah. Everything that I thought bad about it is totally forgivable because it is the first time you've done it, and I commend that. So you made me laugh. I enjoyed you up there, and we could show you things about working mics and not beating shit on tables and shit. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
You had fun.
I
You made
also
us
invited
laugh.
my mom. She didn't come. So
And thank you for sharing that moment with us, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, right on.
All right, everybody give it up for Mclaurin. Now that I think about it, I like that fucking name too.
I like
It's like
that
at
name.
large.
I fuck with that name.
All right,
What
I
awesome.
like that. You know what I'm saying? John knows he's up next. He gets up. He's on deck. He's on deck. Like the next hitter at baseball, they be standing in that circle. So they up next. No, nobody.
On
Y'all don't
deck.
know about that? On deck. Yeah, sure, Matt. John, what the hell are you doing, son?
Shut up.
He doesn't know sports.
Hold on, that's not the one you nasty son of a bitch. Everybody put your hands together for my friend John Rachel.
Hell, I was real nervous about tonight, and then fuck, dude, I figured out the success of comedy. All you gotta do is invite a friend who's never done it and let them bomb before you, and you're set. Sure am. It's great. Thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Everybody give it up for my mom and my stepdad that came out tonight.
Hell yeah.
Don't fucking clap. I invited her out 10 times. It's the first time she's came out. Alright, my mom, my stepdad, I just want you guys to know, I don't get this chance very often, but I'm going to use it to embarrass the shit out of you guys. I hope you know, when we were kids, everybody heard y'all fucking that night. Alright, I had to get that one out of the way. I might never ever get a chance to get that one off again. Oh, I love making everybody feel uncomfortable. We got it. Everybody loose? Let's get a little couple jumping jacks going on. All right, guys. I'm not gay, but I do a lot of gay shit. All right? Yeah, and I get my toes done. And I really don't think that's gay. A lot of you guys out there, you guys probably think that's gay. It's not. And if you think that's gay, well, I better not ever catch you masturbating, because I think that's gay. And you want to know why I think that's gay? Because my dick has been touched more times by a man's hand than it ever has by a woman's hand. And that is a fact. But I think that's why the women love me. I'm in touch with my feminine side. It's kind of nice. I'm not gay, but I do a lot of gay shit. I like to eat pussy. A lot of you out there, I'm sorry, Mom, you picked the wrong fucking day to come to this set. Anyways, I'm not gay, but I do a lot of gay shit. I like to eat pussy. A lot of you guys out there are like, how the fuck is that gay? Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's gay if you think of how many dicks she's had inside her while you're eating her pussy. And the crazy thing about that is some guys will do that and say, I was trying not to come. Well, okay, Gerald, we'll go with that one. You know, I was coming to a blank. I was writing this set and I was coming to a blank. So I get on Google and I type in Google. I said, what are some things that gay men do? It said, they form relationships, build bonds, hobbies. They have interests. I said, fuck, dude. Hold on a second. So the next thing I Googled was, am I gay? Because I like to do all that shit. I love it. And I was so confused because when I looked that up, I didn't know whether I should knit a sweater or go cry. And I'm gay. Or at least I like to do gay shit. And that's not always bad because I like to go to gay bars. And some of you guys might never have been to a gay bar, and I'm sorry for you because I hate to tell you, but nobody's buying me a fucking drink at the straight bars. But I go into these gay bars, and I ain't got to do shit but look at a man in the face and say, I'm not gay. And he's like, okay. Old fashioned on the rocks to this guy. And that's not gay. I saved $15. That's not gay. I cut out coupons too. That's gay. But I still do it because I like to save money. That's why I like to go to gay bars, because I like to save money. Okay? And not only do I like to save money, but these gay dudes are some of the nice people that I've ever met, because when I go to these gay bars, not only do I drink all night for free and get blacked out, I get home safely. I get changed into my underwear and put in bed. I get a good morning text that said thank you for the night, and I didn't have to do shit. And I swear to you, these gay dudes, they know how to make a drink, because every time I do this, the next 3 days, I don't know what these dudes are putting into these drinks. It's got to be some fiber digestive diet, because the shits that I take for the next 3 days are some of the easiest shits that I've ever taken in my entire life. I love these people. These are my people. I get to go in there and I get to talk about shit that I like. Shit that I like. About how I like to ignore the fuck out of these annoying ass bitches. That's one of my favorite things to do, is ignore the shit out of pretty women. I would rather go up and talk to the ugliest girl in the entire fucking bar, as long as I don't have to make that one pretty girl feel good. Because that one pretty girl made me feel like shit in high school. And I wasn't ugly. I was fucking cute. Ask my mom.
You're my child. What am I going to say?
Shut up. This is my set. All right, guys, that was my time.
All right, let's get into this shit right here. First off, you brought your mama here just to tell her some crazy shit about hearing her have sex whenever you was a kid.
That's a clip.
Damn. I got a big laugh out of Ty. I think he related with that somehow. And then, you said you was in touch with your feminine side. You touch your penis a lot. And your mom's sitting there closing her eyes. We're talking about eating pussy. She's like closing her eyes, shaking her head. At this point, your whole face is in her hands. And then you said something about eating pussy, trying not to come. I don't get that reference. I'm kind of lost on that.
Oh, really? Okay, so.
Oh,
ready?
word?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Are you ready? No, the joke was I said that I was eating pussy, but I'm eating pussy. I love pussy. I'm not gay, but I'm thinking of dicks so that I don't come while I'm eating. That way I can, do my thing afterwards.
You come while you're eating pussy?
Sometimes.
Damn, son, you sensitive in the mug. Okay, good job. Yeah, then you Google what gay people do. And then you said, and then you asked Google, am I gay? You should never ask Google that. Google will try to.
Google knows my search history. It knows I'm gay.
Funny thing is my AI thinks I'm black.
I can see that. I can see that.
And what's wild is like I had a roommate that was gay for a while. I'm open. I'm the Q in the LGBTQ because I'm queer. Just weird. But yeah, I passed out one night drunk on the couch, and I woke up and he was sucking my dick, and I was like, dude, as soon as
feels good.
I said, as soon as you get finished, you get the hell out of here, man.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. You almost through.
I related to that.
But then you offended coupon clippers. You can't just be like, coupons is gay. I bet half these motherfuckers, they look like they the age that clip some coupons, especially in this economic climate.
You can. You clip coupons.
And then I just listened to you talk about gay shit, and then I was like, I love gay people too, because they're funny as hell.
That's why I love you.
And then and then I kept saying MG gay the whole time too. MG gay, MG gay. And I was like, Matt's on to something with that one, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta do something right.
We got Matt Hard and MG
What you
gay.
think about that, Ty? That's it right there. What you think about it?
I actually really liked John, is it?
Yes, sir.
I actually really liked John's set. The first thing you did was you had a great opening elephant in the room joke. You made the joke about your friend going on before you. I think anytime you can make a joke about something in the room to start your set, it makes you seem more real to the people, more touchable, and I think it's just like, I think it's a great way to start. You brought people, and that's a fucking great thing. Anytime you're doing comedy, you can bring people, you've got an audience, and those are people you don't have to win over. And ultimately, in the grand scheme of comedy, which you told me you want to do, however many people you bring is how much you're worth. Dave Chappelle's worth so much money because he brings 20,000 people every time. So I thought that was a good habit.
His friends.
Yeah, so you looked around at the audience, like you even looked back here and made eye contact with everybody, which is a great public speaking technique. Overall, I thought your gay shit lasted too long. It was like
You was gay too long.
Yeah, you kind of went on. You could have been in and out of that set and moved on to something else. But besides that, I thought it was a great. You really didn't have a punchline for your parents fucking loud.
I just wanted
which
to
is
get
a
their
great
reaction.
But there is some kind of great
I think you should
punchline
imitate the
there.
noise.
I don't know. Don't.
But not when your
Yeah.
mom's here. Just pretend
Yeah.
like she's in the audience. If there's a
Yeah.
huge audience, be like, my mom's here tonight, and then you do the joke, and then you do the.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Forrest Gump, and I
Yeah.
thought after they get done fucking the next morning, your stepdad could have looked at you and been like, "Boy, your mama does care about your schooling." Like that's what I thought. That was the
Boy,
line
your
I
mama
thought.
sure do care
Yeah,
about
about
your
your schooling.
schooling.
Yeah. So like I thought it was a funny premise, but you should look for a punchline there because I'm sure there's a punchline somewhere.
That was something I ran up.
I'm sure there's a punchline somewhere. I really thought your set was, like I said, for what you said the 10th time, I thought your set was really good. I applaud you, seriously.
Thank you.
Young, what you got to say to my man John over there, man, the most dang old rock?
I'm really glad that you're here because Woody allows you all the time and all the covering of the topics that I'd like to hit on. They really hit on everything right there. Now, the only thing I would add on that is, hey, you don't have to look that way. Your mom's here. I'm going to be nice to you.
Why? That's a first.
Because he said a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to say.
Don't act fake.
And it was really well said. The only thing that I would add to that is the beginning of your set. And I notice that you do this sometimes. You are waiting for the audience reaction. The joke is good, the wording is good, but the delivery is hesitant. There's a little bit of confidence that is lacking there. Later on, when you got into the later part of your routine, which you were much more comfortable with because you've done it so many times, you weren't worried about waiting for their reaction. You said, "This is the joke," bam, and went on to the next, very confident, and hit on the thing. That's the only other thing that I would add. I thought it was a really good set.
Man, that's funny because I have a problem with not stopping for a beat whenever people laugh, and you got the opposite problem.
Oh, no, I'm not saying.
No, I'm messing. You hush up now. You done talking now. What you got to say, Douglas?
Well, dude, I gotta say, I've seen you a few times. The effect that your family has on you is clear, because this is probably the most comfortable I've seen you up here. It was a great delivery. You made me laugh. Sending your friend up to bomb before you was probably one of the best strategies.
Brilliant.
That was kind of brilliant. That was low-key brilliant.
That guy a drink.
If you had to find a way to come out without actually coming out, I think you might be stumbling on to it.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I was going to say, you got to be careful with that bit, because at one point you say, "I'm gay."
You're going to
and somebody just take that one little piece out and make it their ringtone, bro.
That's how it is. My drink's free.
Everybody give it up for my man, John Rachel. No, you fine.
Oh, thank you, Happy.
See, NG gay on the case, boy. Out here trying to hit on me while I'm doing it in the middle of the show, man. You can't do stuff in private, jeez.
Yeah, you blushing. Look at you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the other day I was talking to him about his bit, and I wanted to do this real funny thing where he talks about going and buying an American flag. An American flag turns out to be a pride flag. He's standing with his best friend. They both got pride flag beach towels that they didn't realize were pride flag beach towels. And then he's got his banana hammock on, you know, and...
I knew that one worked, so I didn't want to run it tonight, bro.
Oh, you're not trying to burn your material?
Bro, I'm trying to build a set.
See, this is okay.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
All right. I respect that.
Thank you.
Okay. You thinking ahead on it. That's
How you
good.
gonna do the man's bit for him?
God damn.
It's my motherfucking show and he came to it. You know what I'm saying? He signed the waiver, B. Nah, but the first time he came up on me, I was like, "What the fuck?" He came up on me real fast. You know, I was like, "Does he have a gun?" This motherfucker, neck tattoo. You know, you gotta be careful in the world. You know what I'm saying? Neck tattoo people they're notorious for doing stupid shit. I don't know if y'all know that. I've been trying to convince him to change his name to Laughter Inc. You know, like ink instead of
It's the
ink.
brand name.
No, yeah,
It's the
Laughter
brand.
Inc. That's gonna be your production company's name. Look, he's thinking ahead, even big. He's thinking big. Okay,
I like it. I like that kid.
Yeah, manifestation, kid. Bow! And let gay guys buy you drinks and take advantage of your blackout ass. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. In front of your mom, no less,
She
man.
picked the worst night, dude.
I couldn't believe you went in on her like that.
I wasn't gonna
I just want to let you know that everybody, all my siblings, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles, we all heard you having sex. You was loud, mama. Damn.
He got here somehow. I mean,
Oh, shit. Yeah, you can't say nothing on that. She got you on that. It's like, damn, existence.
Next comedian is.
Gave me life in this motherfucker. Damn. My mama used to be like, "You were born on 11/06 in 1975 at 11:06 a.m. and it was a miracle, and you are magic because of that. And you was in my birth canal for 12 hours, and when you came out, your head was shaped like a cone." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And she's like, "It literally looked like a cone head." And then, because I'd been in the birth canal for too long, and then she said that she had thought in her head, "Oh, I love him anyway." And about that time, the nurse was like, his head will go back in a couple of hours, it'll be fine. But that's good. Mama was like, I'm going to love him anyway. Little
Your mama
calm
had
down.
that good.
Oh, dear Lord. What in the hellfire and brimstone is happening in this motherfucker tonight? Anyway, let's get this thing back on track. I've been blabbing enough about my gay roommate and his wondrous head. Frank? Is Frank in here? Frank P. Okay, hiding behind the motherfucking, what is this thing called? Column. Yeah. I have just met this guy tonight. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's about. I don't know what his delivery is going to be like. I don't know if he knows words. But we're going to find out right here together on the show. And this is Frank B. Everybody put your hands together.
Thanks, everybody. Everybody give a big hand for that lady behind the bar, and make sure you give her some tips, too, while you're here. Give a hand for all these people out here, too, that are helping us out. So, Mary, I'm going to empty my pockets for the men here and tell you, because I don't need them anymore, some of my tricks. Where my ladies at? Anywhere? And my ladies, you can verify what I'm saying here, all right? I'm going to let you in on a great dating site that you might not know about. Incarceratedwomen.com. You think I'm joking? There are a lot of fine women in prison. In Washington State, they arrest you for being too good looking. I mean, look it up. There's a lot of good looking ladies in prison. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you're dating a gal from prison, it's inexpensive. Right? Your birthday comes around, your anniversary comes around, you probably expect a trip, a purse. Incarcerated women, some stamps and a Snickers bar. Done. Your 2-year anniversary, send them a paperback book. You understand what I'm saying? And it's romantic. It's romantic. You look at a lot of the other dating sites, it's just like a blur. You're looking at it forever. Did all you women go skydiving on the same day? It's just like the same picture again and again, right? You meet that incarcerated lady, you pull up, give her that first kiss she's had in 9 years when she gets out of jail. You watch the sunset together, share a Mounds bar, done. Candy, romance. We got any high maintenance women in here? He's raising her hand. No. Just because she has an app on her phone to count your calories, that doesn't make her a high maintenance woman, right? I mean, there's degrees to this, right? But, just kidding, those people are great. I heard somewhere, and you can tell me if this is true or not, ladies, but I heard somewhere, a woman once told me that one of the first things that a woman notices about a man is his shoes. One of the first things. If that's true, then God help us. For all of us, men, right? But I would actually say the opposite is kind of true. I guess the premise there is if a guy's wearing high quality shoes, he's a high quality guy, whatever. But where women are concerned, I think the opposite is true. You see a woman wearing some really fancy designer shoes, you follow it up, you get a face like Sarah Jessica Parker looking at you, you know what I'm saying? But if you see a woman wearing Crocs, and ain't nobody thinks Crocs are sexy, right? Maybe this guy? I mean, most people don't. You see a woman wearing Crocs, you follow it up, there's a good-looking nurse, she's got a job, she's probably kinky, she'll take care of your parents when they get older. I mean, that is a catch there, you understand what I'm saying? So it's you know what I'm talking about. All nurses are kinky, all of them, they're all submissive, all of them. I'm not making this up, but in a fun way, right? And they'll take care of your parents when they're older. I mean, it's great, it's awesome. So, anyway, I just come here to Augusta. I like to read. You all like to read, right? Some of you like to read, yeah? This guy, he's just shaking his head. No. By the way, I'm really wondering, you get the upside down LA on your hat, which is kind of cool, but what does it mean?
It's because I'm retarded.
Oh, I thought it was an earthquake. But, so, anyhow, yeah, I like to read. And I finally found a good bookstore here in Augusta. You know the one over there? You know what I'm talking about? The good bookstore in Augusta over that way? Dollar Tree? You're laughing, but it's not a joke. You know, if you think Dennis Rodman just wrote one autobiography, no. He's got 3 of them. And I've read them all. You probably stopped after the first one. You read Walk on the Wild Side. You read Bad as I Want to Be, and you're like, okay, that's fine. I get what Rodman's all about. I kept going. I read the second one, Walk on the Wild Side. I read the third one, I Should Be Dead Now. I got the whole Rodman trilogy, right? You probably stopped Lord of the Rings after the first one. I kept going. I read all 3 of those Rodman books. In the third one, Rodman says, if you were a woman, he'd be a size queen. You wouldn't know that if you stopped up to the first Rodman book. I read all the way through. I don't know if any of you guys like Dollar Tree, but like, you know, I've already got my Christmas shopping done, and it's what is it? June, July? I'm thrown off by that St. Patrick's Day thing over there. It's July, and I already got my Christmas shopping done at Dollar Tree. Now, I hope you like coloring books or Sudoku, but it's done. I like rock music. I know you guys like rock music too. Many of you. But when I get those emails or see those flyers for the summer concerts, like, how are these same bands still around? Like, I love Leonard Skinner. I am not dare going to say anything bad about Leonard Skinner in the South. But they're all dead. And the replacement members are dead, right? So, like, how can we even go to see Leonard Skinner anymore? And they do, like, a Leonard Skinner cruise. I don't know if you know about this. They do, like, I'm not making this up. They do, like, a Leonard Skinner 3 nights cruise. What they don't tell you is if you go on that cruise, they kidnap you and make you part of the band. Because, like, they're desperate for new Skinner members. They just pull you in. It's ride or die with Skinner. You know, you don't come off that cruise. You're now the 3rd guitarist for the band once you're on that cruise. I've seen shit. I saw it after the 4 Tops. One of them was white. I mean, come on. That's like when you lose a chess piece and you put, like, a penny there instead. You know what I mean? Like, these are not the original members. Those aren't the Beach Boys. That's John Stamos and various skeletons beside him. I mean, it's not, I don't get it. Thanks.
Alright, Frank, hold the microphone. I'll talk to you. Okay, let's see here. Is this true that you're dating a prison chick?
I'm married.
You're married to a prison chick?
Maybe.
Use the microphone.
I'm married, yes.
Okay, did you find her in prison?
Perhaps.
Okay. And you gave her a bouquet of stamps and stickers whenever y'all got married?
He was only 1 Snickers and various stamps, yes.
You put money on her books when she was in prison? Mm-hmm. That's good of you. And you talked about shoes, and that lost me for a bit, because I don't give a fuck about shoes. Women love me for my brain, Bones.
I don't think he cares about shoes either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We both looked at him like, I don't know why he's talking about that right now. He's fucked. John does have Crocs, but they're hard. They're hard because they look like metatarsals. Is that what they are?
What's a metatarsal?
I think that's your foot bones.
Definition.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me with my big words, motherfuckers. Oh, so you know a lot about Dennis Rodman. I can't believe you didn't touch on, oh, you just came to Augusta. Where'd you come from?
California.
Shut up. Go back. I'm just kidding. A lot of good people in California. What I don't know why you didn't touch on the fact that Dennis Rodman broke his dick one time having sex with Carmen Electra. You never heard about this story? Yeah, like literally broke it in a 90-degree angle. Doug, tell them what that's called.
That's called induced Peyronie's disease.
Yep. And you know what he's got?
Don't ask how I know that shit. That's a long story. We ain't got time for that shit.
The same way that Woody knows metatarsal. He nurses.
Whole foot. Yeah, fist fest.
It's an owie.
Yeah, so, yeah, he broke his dick. It's a crazy story. So whenever I had that thought about Dennis Rodman breaking his dick, I lost you again because all I was thinking about was, ooh, that
broken
would
dick.
That would suck. Ooh. Like I was cringing. I couldn't really pay attention to what you were saying at that point. And then I, at the end, I was still thinking about dicks. But, I mean, where are you from again? California? What part of California? California's fucking big, man.
Well, I lived in both North and South. Los Angeles and Sacramento.
Oh, really? Sac City, huh? Yeah. Okay, I played music in Sac City once or twice. Yeah. And I've been to LA a lot. I got a friend in Pasadena, but I don't really talk to him that much because you know why? He's a Californian, dude. Fucking weirdo. No, man, I'm not saying that you're a weirdo. I'm sure that you're a normal human being. What you think, Ty, about my man Frank P?
Hey, I really liked Frank. First of all, he gave a shout out to the bartender, which is great. Anytime a performer does that, one of the goals of every performer, comic, musician is to be venue friendly.
It's
and
true.
I think that was a great shout out. You made a callback to the comic set before you. Nobody wears Crocs, and maybe this guy. I thought that was pretty crafty. Making a callback to his set. And then the Skinner bit. I think Americans, anytime that like we all loved something for so long that was somewhat like of an American purity type of thing, and now it's like kind of marred. I think it's easy to make fun of, and that was a hilarious bit. Like I could not stop laughing at the Skinner bit. I thought you could have like ended on laughs instead of just like all right, and then like fucking like something happened. You know what I mean? I didn't know if like fucking you had a fucking herpes flare up or you fucking some shit. You know what I mean? But you left like a fucking like you had to shit or something, like somebody stabbed you, you know what I mean? But besides that, I thought you were great, Frank. I look forward to seeing more from you, Frank. Seriously.
You sure you didn't come from San Quentin, motherfucker? What did you think there, y'all?
That was really good. That was really good. I liked it out the bat. That was a fine example of what he snapped at me for. But
What? What? What did I do?
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
Yeah, that was
you see, I'm referencing the guy before me.
7 minutes.
Why did Doug just sound like Smokey from Friday when he said that? Did y'all notice that?
Play with my motion.
That was really well delivered. You had a lot of good jokes. I mean, jokes, not just telling a story. You told a story, but you crafted joke after joke after joke, and you delivered them very well. And that was the example of what I meant of you're not waiting to see if the audience accepts the joke. You know they've accepted the joke because it's part of the story. I'm going on with the story. You did a really good job. That was a very, very good job. Likewise, I look forward to hearing.
years, but off and on.
Off and on for 10 years. I always think it's funny when people ask how long have you been doing comedy, because I've been doing comedy for my whole life technically, but not for on the stage. Now what a pertinent question would be is how much time have you spent standing on stage making people laugh?
Right. Yeah. A lot, but not recently. It's been a while.
So you're getting back into it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're glad that you came here to do that.
Very
Doug,
glad,
what
Frank.
you got to say
Yeah,
about it?
Frank, I thought you were great, dude. I appreciate you showing up tonight. But if you think Leonard Skinner is bad, the Drifters are still touring. Those motherfuckers have been dead for 30 years. So get used to tribute bands.
Not one
That's all I can
original
say.
person in the band.
I'm just saying, not one
Hell
motherfucker
yeah.
is alive. It's just like some guy's nephew. But great job, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Y'all give it up for Frank P. Oh shit, it's Cedric in the house. Damn, that's crazy you showed up, because this morning during my meditation, I had a message come through from MJ, dog, and he was like, "Tell Cedric that I'm ready to laugh again and I'm gonna be at his next show." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him know, MJ. And he's like, he's not gonna be able to see me because I'm invisible. But he's gonna be there, man. I'm just letting you know. That's the Cedric, comedian Cedric. He's one of the most prolific comedians in the area. Do you want to get up?
I like that, man. Huh?
You want to get up?
I could.
You're welcome to get up for a minute. You want to do like 7 minutes? Come on.
Let's go, Seth.
Hell yeah. Everybody give it up for Cedric.
Hold up, I am not judging Seth. Hell no, I am not judging Seth.
No, man, we just in there having a good time, man. Y'all give it up for yourselves, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all down here, the Fox's Lair, catching these jokes, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful crowd. Y'all ain't got no kind of enthusiasm. Y'all
That's John's mama right there.
Oh, you're John's mom game? Oh, Oh, that's what's up,
Yeah,
John.
he made some nasty jokes
You
about
made
it.
nasty jokes in front of your mom? That's all right. That's how John got here. Your mom did the nasty, John. Next thing you know, you were here.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah, man, why do I want tattoos so bad? Because your mom was nasty, John. She did some things that you had no clue what's going on. It wasn't always grown, Mom. It was a young mom one time. She was... It's okay, though. Nice to meet you, Mom. I'm just joking around. These just jokes, man. I ain't going to be up there long. Fox's lair is beautiful. It's been redecorated again. I feel like Shaq because I can touch the fucking ceiling in here. This is definitely my kind of spot, man. But y'all keep supporting live comedy, man. Y'all keep supporting Woody, doing what he do. He got a bunch of names. Woody, Judge, Jest, Joust, Happy Bones. Like, who the fuck are you, man? Nobody knows who he is, man. He got like 5 aliases, man. He's the perfect criminal, actually. We don't. As a matter of fact, nobody knows shit about him. Do you know where he works? Have you seen him go to work? Nobody's seen him go to work. They know he plays in a band. He does a lot of drugs, so he has a lot of spare time. You cannot have a real job and do a lot of drugs. Like, how you still my man, though. I fuck with you a long way, man. I love Fox's Lair, man. This is a beautiful, nice community down here, man. I feel very welcome here. It's cool. Shout out to all the other black people here. How come
0.5, baby, 0.5 in the house. 1.5.
How come when black people come into a space with a lot of white people, they like try to look at each other, make eye contact and say, hey man, you good? We straight? It's cool, man. I love white people though, man. White people, y'all all right with me, man. Y'all keep the shit going. White people, y'all do some shit that nobody else on earth can do. Y'all will party, and party fucking responsibly. You go to the black club, they'll give you money. They'll take all your money. You can be drunk as fuck. I seen a dude go to the bar one time, passed out drunk. He had a $10 bill. They sat the drink on his fucking chest. Took the $10 bill. They ain't give a fuck. That don't happen in the white spot. Oh no, the white spot. You have a little fun. Everything's going fine. They see you tip to. Hey. That's enough for you, buddy. We got something outside for you called the party bus. Like what the fuck? The party bus. They will take your drunk ass, take your keys, drive you somewhere to safety, and you'll come back and your car will be there the next day. Try that shit on Gordon Highway. You gonna come back, your car gonna be on goddamn 4 jacks. It's crazy though, man. But life is about laughing and enjoying yourself. Like, damn, somebody bought some food in here?
Yeah, it's cake. You can have some.
Oh,
it's
no.
coconut. If you got an allergy, don't
Nah,
do
I
it.
don't eat coconut. I don't fuck with coconut. Y'all brought cake in here?
Coconut good.
I love this club throw up, nigga. We just gonna have a bunch of liquor, no food. You gotta get coconut cake just so you won't have them throw up. That is beautiful. That's how you know it's over with. Coconut cake? Oh yeah, that's some bullshit. There.
It's got white chocolate on it too. Can you
White chocolate and coconut?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody can't cook. But I crack a lot of black white jokes because some shit is funny, man. I'm just telling y'all this. Public disclaimer, white people. I've always wanted to tell y'all this. Stop fucking up the potlucks, bringing in certain shit with no seasoning, alright? We want the food with the seasoning, alright? Don't come to the potlucks with that bland ass potato salad, okay? Nah, fuck that. We look at it. They the ones be bringing it. They mad in my hell no. I like bringing my potato salad. Nah, man, fuck that. Don't do it. Black people, me and you.
Whoa.
Oh, half.
0.5.
0.5. I'm sorry, man. So we got 2.
2 pints.
So it's like 2.75 black people in here. This is nice, man. This is
That's
all right,
right.
man. That's it. Juneteenth, my brother. Juneteenth. Nah, man. This shit is cool, though, man. I love coming out to Fox's Lair, man. Shout out to all the comedians that competed, man. Y'all keep coming in here. Keep making this shit what it is, man. For real. This is nice. And then I had to park down. I don't know where I parked. I parked behind somebody's house, like 3 or 4 things down. I hope it looked like nobody lived there, but I don't know. And how y'all talking about y'all got cameras and surveillance out here? Them cameras don't work. y'all looking right. This shit don't work, man. Lying to me, man. But it's cool though, man. I wasn't really prepared to get up here tonight, but I love comedy, man. I love performing, and I love coming to Fox's Lair. This shit is cool. The bar is super stacked up. Ain't that some shit? I never realized how stacked the fucking bar is. The bar ain't out of shit. Look at that. That's a nice ass bar. Go to the bar at the Black Club. He be missing some shit. Hey man, you got some Crown? Oh shit, we just ran out. God damn. And I'm gonna tell y'all two things. I'm gonna stop fucking with fast food too, man. Because every time I go to McDonald's, they forgetting some shit on my order every fucking time, man. I went in today to get some shit. Did you know the one on Washington Road ain't even got high C orange no more? These motherfuckers gave me Fanta orange. They're burning the back of my goddamn throat. I ordered a 20-piece nugget. Like the girl said, what kind of sauce you want? I said, barbecue. I get up there. She stuck some extra napkins in there. I knew it was some shit because there wasn't no barbecue sauce in there. So I drive back around to get some more barbecue sauce. Then I go to eat my nuggets. How about I order 20? Them bitches gave me 17. Now I'm mad than a motherfucker. Fuck McDonald's. You can never get the ice cream machine never works. Well, that time you had a McFlurry. Anybody had a McFlurry this year? No. Ice cream machine never works at any fucking McDonald's. But they have the best Wi-Fi and the best straws on the planet. You can be driving by the expressway, that goddamn McDonald's Wi-Fi pick up on your phone. Now, ain't no bullshit. And them straws are legendary. You can fucking stab somebody with that straw. That shit is nice. I try to help homeless people because my old lady, she's a good person, right? She got me like really in tune with helping homeless people and people that's less fortunate, right? Because I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I had times where I didn't have no money in my pocket and nothing. Times are good for me. I'm blessed. So I want to give back. You know what I mean? Be a good person. But I hate to see motherfuckers beg. I hate that shit with a passion. So I had a conflicting moment. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people that beg, they should be begging wherever they at. They shouldn't post up at the best goddamn spots in the city. The fucking beg, you should, you know, if you in the struggle, you should be right where you at struggling. If I seen somebody right outside of Fox's Lair downtown begging, I'd be like, okay, this dude is begging in his circumstances. But when I go to Riverwatch, I don't want to see nobody out there fucking begging on Riverwatch. There's some money out here. Fuck y'all. Hell no. So I tried to be good-hearted, right? So I'm going to the McDonald's. Walmart had a McDonald's in there, right? They had a pharmacy. My son had surgery. I'm going to get his medicine, right? So I'm going to be a good dad. I'm going to get the medicine. This day, it was a guy begging. He wasn't on the corner. He was inside of Walmart by the buggies. I said, oh shit, this dude is bold. I don't want nothing to happen to him. He says, sir, can you give me some money to get something to eat with? And I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm blessed, fortunate. I said, sir, I'm not going to buy him. I didn't give you no money. But I'll take you back to McDonald's and I'll get you something to eat, right? Out of the goodness of my heart. So we walked back there, me and him, we on the stroll, all right? I said the worst thing I could have said to somebody I don't know. I said, get whatever you want. This homeless motherfucker said, I want a double fillet of fish combo, go large. I said, oh shit. This is about $13 fucking dollars. I don't know this motherfucker. This ain't no date. But I said, okay, because I'm blessed, right? I want to give back. I said, okay, no problem. Here you go, man. You have a good day, sir. So of course I go up front to get the medicine, right? And of course, the medicine ain't never ready. That's another thing about Walmart too. Pharmacy, you're gonna have to come back. You can't just drop off the shit, pick it back up. So they got a 2-hour wait on the medicine. And I felt good though, because there was a lot of black people working in there. But it was all foreign. Walked in there, yeah. I give you a medicine, 2 hours. You come back 2 hours, you get your medicine. Okay, cool. So I come back 2 hours later. I'm pulling into Walmart on Deansbridge Road. I see a guy standing on the curb of Deansbridge Road with a sign that says he need money for food. It was the same motherfucker that I had spent $14 on earlier. I've never been that close to vehicular homicide before. But bitch, you not hungry. You full of filet of fish, motherfucker. No. But that's my homeless story, man. Y'all keep supporting live comedy. My name's Cedric.
Let me talk to you for a second. I got to talk to you for a second.
Talk to me for a second.
First off, in 95, I was living in Minneapolis. I lived in Minneapolis for a year in 95, 96, right? And
30 years ago.
Right? Yeah, it was a long time ago. That's right. And there was a guy, it was a homeless guy, and it turned out he was an undercover rich dude. Like he had inherited an ass of money. And if you gave anybody that gave him some change or whatever, he'd give him $500.
Oh shit.
So that just goes to show you might get God on them. You know what I'm saying?
I had about 3 more stories where I lost 2. Ain't nobody gave me 500 shit.
You was right about the fast food thing too, because when I was there, you know, when you down here, you get used to the southern fast food places.
Oh, yeah.
Because you be like, it ain't no Whopper your way in the Whopper in Burger King. They'll be like, they'll get on the damn microphone back. This motherfucker want mayonnaise on his shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they just act like you inconveniencing them. Well, I went to Minneapolis, Burger King, and it was the craziest shit. It was like all white golfers in there, and they was all smiles. They had perfect teeth.
Oh, that's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? They had just came from the beach. They had a perfect tan. I was
Glad
like,
Knickerbockers on.
yeah, and it was
like
real.
that.
They spoke like really enunciated. They was like, "What would you like today?"
Oh, wow.
I was like, "Damn, this is a different place over here."
I know,
It's
man.
because it's really cold in the winter, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a dude downtown, man. There's a dude downtown, and Doug will attest to this. This motherfucker will walk up on you and be like, "Let me get $15." I'm like, damn, inflation's real bad with the homeless guys. Like, give me $15, okay? Don't give me no change.
Oh yeah, he probably put out an iPhone too.
He's up to 20 then.
Everybody, give it up.
He's up to 20.
I wanted to say something real quick. I'll make it real quick. But 2 nights ago, I was in Noy-Home. The Savannah Bananas played in the Panther Stadium. Me and my girl went to the game on the way home. We stopped at the gas station, and a homeless dude met me at the car. And I said, "Man, you need something to drink tonight?" And I thought, I'm in the right mood. I'll buy him something to drink. He said, "No, man, let me get a pack of Newports." So I said, "So you know what? Like, so I don't smoke. Well, see, okay, I don't smoke, and I haven't bought cigarettes. So I don't smoke. So I thought I was like, okay, I'll grab them, right? So I walked in. I literally got. I wanted 2 protein shakes. I brought 2 protein shakes out of the cooler, and I put his Newports. And the lady was like, "Oh, $21.56." I still remember the amount.
Oh hell no.
So I said to the lady, I was like, "How did we get to?" I was like, "How much do Newports cost?" She was like, "Oh, I added a 45-second discount that we're offering on the back of the package." She said, "But it's still $11.42." And I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, it's not even funny. I'm just fucking pissed off. I've been ranting about this shit for $11 for a pack of Newports. Like, I'm like, you need to switch to Pow Mows or some shit. Start rolling his own cigarettes. You know what I mean?"
Hey, he need to start stealing. That's what he started doing. You got a lot of time on your hands, so go ahead and finagle somebody. This is bullshit. I ain't $12, man. Hey, listen, man.
Crazy.
I told you, $12. That's a commitment. Goddamn it, we go together. I'll spend $12 on it.
Hell yeah, y'all give it up for my man, Success Dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, that's some wild shit. Well, y'all want to clear out, let Ty, nobody else is wanting to get up, right? I don't see nobody else, no hands up. John's mom, you want to get up and roast his ass? So, you remember how my son said that he wasn't gay? Well, I just knew it when he was running around in his sister's underwear. I said, "What are you doing in your sister's underwear?" And he was like, they soft, though.
He's got 2 sisters too.
Very tactile. I'm like that too, though. I mean, while you bullshitting, I used to go into the fabric stores with my mama, and she'd be getting kicked out of the fabric stores because I would be molesting every piece of soft fabric I could find. Hello, mama, this was soft, mama. Hell yeah, well, we got, Ty, where did you come in from?
Charlotte.
All right, lots of good comedians in Charlotte area. And we got a good one here with us tonight. I've seen Ty a few times, and he is hilarious. So, y'all give it up for my man, Ty Mclaurin.
Shout out to Fox's Lair for putting this on. This is awesome. Hell yeah. Bartender working hard for everybody. Give it up for the comics that all came up so far, man. That's fucking awesome. You guys are great for this. I'm Ty Mclaurin. I came all the way from Charlotte. One of the first things I want to talk about tonight is the streaming services. Anybody watching the streaming services? You know, that's how we watch TV these days. And I was about to watch a program the other day, and I hit play, and the streaming service put up a notification on the screen, and it said, "This program will be brought to you with limited interruptions." And they made it sound all positive, but like I didn't want any interruptions, right? It would almost be like if I was about to get my dick sucked by a prostitute, And she said right before it started, "This blowjob will be brought to you with limited teeth." Like, nah, bitch, I didn't want no teeth. I want no interruptions in the movie. I don't want no teeth in the blowjob, okay? What I'm trying to say is, twice in the last week, I have been completely screwed out of $25. Netflix just released their new documentary, The Rise and Fall of Brett Favre, about the Hall of Fame quarterback. Have y'all seen that shit? And it's wild. It details the story where Brett Favre sent an unsolicited dick pic to a reporter. He got her number, and he texted from somebody else. He texted her, she didn't respond. He called her, she didn't respond. And then all of a sudden, Brett thought, "I'll just send this." Fellas, let me go ahead and say this right now for every fella in here. That shit never works, okay? There has never been a woman that was ignoring you, or there's never even been a woman that was on the fence about fucking you, and you sent her a picture of that gross, veiny, fucking crooked, lopsided, fucking... Like, that shit just doesn't work. So Brett Favre sends them. And Netflix shows the picture of his dick on the documentary. Yes, like, listen, it's kind of blurred out, but you can still see what old Brett was working with. And let me say this. After I saw the pic, it's ironic he played for the Packers because he wasn't packing much. That number 4 on his jersey stood for inches. No matter who Brett Favre fucks, I guarantee you this, he never makes it to the back of the end zone. Y'all been keeping up with the Diddy trial? Is it crazy, right? Like, I've been keeping up with it. I've been watching all the, like, it's the wildest thing. My favorite Diddy accusation is that a person said they busted it in the door in one of his rooms at one of his parties, and they saw him fucking Carl Winslow, the dad from Family Matters. This is my favorite one. Because I can only imagine that Diddy got done fucking him, and then he looked down at him, and he goes, "Did I do that?" I just realized you got to be old enough to get that joke. You know what I mean? I'm originally from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is like the gunshot capital of North Carolina. It's so bad that 2 years ago we shot up a Target department store, and after the shooting, they had everybody on the curb looking all sad and shit. They had one ghetto white girl on the news interviewing. She said, "Why y'all think they shot the place up? The name of the place called Target." I had to call the news channel, told them, say, "Could you guys please quit playing my mother's interview? This shit is embarrassing." Oh, my mom's cool. My mom plays in my fantasy football league. Any fantasy players in the house? Anybody? Hell yeah. My mom comes in last place every year, and for years we couldn't figure out what she was doing wrong. And one day it occurred to me, it's just another time in her life where she picks all the wrong black dudes. As your parents get older, you got to be there for your parents. Anybody notice that? They're not able to do everything they once were, right? And you got to be there for your folks as they get older. The last couple of years, my mom's been having financial problems. Me and my siblings couldn't figure out what was going on. So last year, she checked her email from my house, true story. And when she left it up. I figured I would just snoop through her email, see if I couldn't figure out what was going on with her finances. That was all good till the day I clicked into an email my mom had from Amazon. It said, "Please review your recently purchased squirt pad bed sheet protector." So apparently my mom's drowning in more than dead. That email was leaking information. I couldn't believe it happened. I had to let it soak in. Okay, in all seriousness, now I know when my mom wears those sweatpants that say "juicy" on the back of them. I'm half black, half white, and growing up mixed, people always ask me funny questions. They always say, the first one they always ask, they're always like, "Well, which parent is which?" And I'm like, come on now. Black women were not fucking white dudes in the 80s. You know, that's a recent development. A white guy didn't like that joke. Lancaster, South Carolina. He comes up to me and he's like, "I just want you to know that joke isn't true. We've been getting with sisters for a long time, for many years. White dudes been fucking black." And who's like arguing about that, right? It's the most awkward conversation, right? So I looked back at him and I said, "You're right. White men have been fucking black women for a long time." I was like, "It's just recently that you guys started getting consent." Don't come up to me after my motherfucking show talking shit about my set, motherfucker. I'm gonna come to your job doing this bullshit. A buddy of mine asked me the other day, he said, "Hey Ty, what's your dad like?" And I said, "See, when your dad's black, he's like your favorite athlete. You don't get to meet him." Okay, so during the pandemic, I went through a really bad breakup during the pandemic. And when we were coming out of the pandemic, I wanted to meet somebody. And me and my cousins were all going to the club. And my cousin comes up to me as a pregame. And he goes, "Ty, tonight you got to use that black-white shit to your advantage." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "First girl you see tonight, you're going to walk up on her real smooth. And you're going to say, 'What's up, girl? My name is Ty. I got that black dick with that white credit score.'" So the whole way on the way to the club, I'm like Eminem in the back seat. You only get one shot. I'm like, black dick, white credit score. Black dick, white credit score. You ever been so nervous you say some shit backwards? First girl I saw that night, I walked up to her real smooth. I said, "What's up, girl? My name is Ty. I got that white dick and that black credit score." She said, "Ooh, can I get a mask?" Oh. Would anybody agree today's the wildest society we've ever lived in, like post-pandemic? Like, we never saw this world coming, right? Like, everything is just it's fucking crazy, right? I heard a woman complaining the other day, and she said, "I just think it's so unfair that because my name's Karen, people have a negative connotation of myself and my character without ever meeting me, all because my name's Karen." I was like, "Bitch, my name is Tyrone. Give me a fucking break here." I trust Tyrone, said no motherfucker ever. In 1996, Erykah Badu wrote an entire song bashing men with the name Tyrone in every line and in the title of the fucking song. 10 years ago, a guy went viral on YouTube. Y'all remember this? He would walk up to couples in department stores and he would say, "I'm Tyrone and I'm here to fuck your wife long dick style." I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it means to fuck a woman long dick style, you know, because I didn't even get the dick that the name connotates. Every woman ever to sleep with me thought she was getting the Tyrone super song, and I had to humbly unveil my 5 3/8 inches that God gave me, because even he knew my fucking name was. So I'm the whitest motherfucker named Tyrone y'all have ever seen. The girl I'm with now, the first time we went home together, my pants came down, and she said, "Oh my gosh, what is this? This is not what I expected." I said, "This is an average dick that identifies as a big one." I'm also not circumcised, that's TMI, but every time me and a girl break up, she goes around telling all her friends about it, about me not being circumcised. Like, she goes around talking shit about my dick. No matter what she says about my dick, though, it doesn't bother him. He's got thick skin. Oh. When I say society's crazy, do you guys realize that, like, we were never meant to be talking to inanimate objects? So, like, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, gave us communication as a means for us to vibe out and connect with one another. We were never supposed to be talking to Alexa, Siri, your smartphone, whatever it is, right? I'm already tired of talking to electronics. As I was writing that whole got the black dick without the black name, got the black name without the black dick bit, y'all were just laughing at, I was in my kitchen alone reciting it. Alexa interrupts me and says, "Get the full effect of your 5 3/8 inch penis with Hims, a clinically proven male enhancement supplement." And I'm like, "Shut up, bitch, stop. I'm in my kitchen yelling at an electronic hockey puck telling it that my dick is okay. Like, this is terrible. It's ridiculous, right? Like, I'm just so fed up with society. Like, everything is so wild right now. Even the water fountain. Somebody that's 25 years old has never had to tilt their water bottle at a 45-degree angle to get water because they have the save water bottle safe thing. They stick it. It's fucking, what I'm trying to say is, I cannot get along with anybody unless you two were traumatized by the log truck in the first scene of Final Destination and you still get paranoid going down the fucking hallway. Okay, right? Society's crazy. And one thing I hate about society, like, we're all having a good time tonight, right? Like, but this whole, like, society is so like sensitive. It's all politically correct. Everybody's so easily offended, right? Whatever happened to like good old fashioned talking shit, like having a good time? I tell you what I believe, you tell me what you believe. We drink a beer together. If we don't agree, we learn something about each other, and it's all good being cordial, right? Like that shit's over with. Listen, what I'm trying to say is I've already been canceled. Not even famous yet, and I already got canceled. I'll tell you what happened. 2 years ago, I was on a podcast. It was a popular Charlotte DJ that has thousands of listeners. He's had congressmen and famous influencers, and he had me on for 2 episodes. 6 months ago, somebody said, hey man, we went on Apple and Spotify, tried to find the episodes with you, and they weren't there. So I texted the DJ, and I was like, hey man, what happened to the episodes with me on it? And he said, hey, the episodes with you on them have been removed. He said, I don't appreciate you, your comedy, especially your jokes about the transgender community. So I texted him back. I said, if you were that sensitive about it, just go ahead and make the transition, bro. Like, I didn't think the joke that I said was all that bad. I'll let you kind people here in Augusta, Georgia be the judge. I said I wanted to start a support group for transgender people because no matter what surgeries they have, sometimes it can't fix every feature. I was going to call that support group Adam's Apples Anonymous. It's not that fucking bad, right? Thank you, Seth. All right. One of the most famous comedians in the world got in big trouble 6 years ago because he compared a trans woman's genitalia to Beyond Meat, and it was super degrading, and he got a lot of bad press, right? I put a more positive spin on that. I think we should compare a transgender woman's genitalia to butter. That way you fuck a trans chick and you wake up the next day and you're like, I can't believe it's not pussy. I actually have a trans cousin, and I couldn't write this, but my transgender cousin works at Subway. Yeah, so if you go down on her, you'll definitely eat fresh. Oh, these are just jokes, just jokes. Any relationships in the house where my couple's at, make some noise. Yeah. I mean, y'all make noise in other fucking settings. Y'all can make it at the comedy show, okay? Oh, couples in the house, hell yeah. Y'all ever notice this? Y'all ever notice it's always the same person on the bottom during sex? 80% of relationships, the same person. Why are you like, oh shit, she done gave you away, bro. She busted out laughing. It's the same person. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, it's always the same person. I want to go ahead and settle this argument for every couple, anybody that's ever going to fuck again. If you were on the bottom and you didn't put it forth any effort, you didn't work up a sweat, your heartbeat, never rose above 100, and you just lay there and enjoy the experience, you deserve to sleep in the motherfucking wet spot, okay? The little Badussy puddle has already accumulated on your side of the bed, and the least you could do for the motherfucker that did all the work is give them a dry spot to sleep on, okay? I'm in a great relationship, but it's because I was in some toxic relationships. Anybody ever been in a toxic relationships? Make some noise. Yeah.